I've lived in the valley for over 60 years now. And the reason that I'm running for this office, one is I love my valley. This is my valley, this is my home. It was my grandparents, my mother's home. I actually think it's time that we reevaluate where we're going and how we're going to get there. For the last 20 years, I've been a planning commissioner, and I don't like the direction that my town's going. I want to have opportunities for my grandchildren and everybody else's grandchildren to be able to enjoy this beautiful valley and to stay here. And I've noticed that we've had water quality problems since the mid-'80s. There were fish up north that you were seeing that were getting nitrogen burns. I used to live on Fish Creek right before you go over to the bridge from Wilson, and you just start to see that something's going on. You're starting to see algae blooms in the water. It's something that I think a lot of smart people knew was happening, but Teton County, the last 20 or 30 years, is like an ostrich. It tends to put its head in the sand, and now there's a crisis, and now we have to deal with it. We could have been dealing with this generations or decades ago, but we chose not to. The community has to come together, and we have great organizations like this organization, people that care. We should get these people together, we should form a coalition, and we should tackle this issue as a community, is what we should do. I would support a dedicated funding stream. I would support a water quality board that stays on top of it, and I would support enforcement of the problems that we're having with our aging leach fields. We need to have a fund to help the people that have these failing leach fields where it isn't such a financial burden to change. There should be some help you could go to or somebody you could address in Teton County that if you need matching funds or depending on your income, 80 or 100% to help you, because it's a huge expense. These people that these leach fields along the valley that are failing, they didn't do this intentionally. But if it's found that your leach field isn't up to the new standards, there should be a program in Teton County that helps you through the process, whether it's local funding, federal funding, grant money. We should have that knowledge to help people out. So why in the world wouldn't you update your system to the best that it could be? And certainly we should do that. That's just a no-brainer.